TPT, man, I appreciate y'all boys taking the time to make a pit stop at the vent shop here where we keep it hot like a broken AC. What that mean? No filter. Yes, sir. Praise Yah. So basically, y'all boys, this is like my volume 2 on who is AHAYAH. And basically, we just gonna go over some of the characteristics of the true and living Most High, AHAYAH, and how he is a slow to anger, compassionate, faithfulness, loving God, but he does not let the just go unpunished. And we're going to see how basically different characteristics are taken from him and implemented in these different surrounding cultures and these different religions and everything like that. And they basically just piggyback off of what he, off of the work that AHAYAH put in. And you know, we're going to see why, how and why us Hebrew Israelites is such a stiff-necked, hard-headed people. You dig what I'm saying? So we got a couple of scriptures. We're going to go ahead and get into it of the Old Testament, and we just going to speak on different characteristics. You dig what I'm saying? So we're going to go ahead and get into it. So basically, off the bat, you know, he calling Moses. And you know, at first, as we going to see going over these scriptures, we be complaining back to back, bro. We just hard-headed, bro. And we so, it's just like the Negroes today in America, bro. We hard-headed, bro, and we just don't listen. And we don't learn. You did what I'm saying? So, but Moses said, who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and bring the Israelites out of Egypt? So already he acting scared, questioning God, like, why you chose me type thing. God said, I will be with you. And the signs, and this will be the sign that you, whoever sent you, who brought the people out of Egypt. Then Moses said, suppose I go to the Israelites and ask them, who is the God of your father? And what is and they ask me, what is their name? What should I say? Then Yah says to Moses, tell them, I am who I am. This is what you are to say to the Israelites. And then he said, go assemble the elders at Woody Whopper, tell them what's going on, and tell them that you know, he said pull up and let them know what's going on, and let them know that that y'all chose you and that you gonna be the one to take them out, straight like that. And so he actually predicts what he gonna do. You know, he said, and I'll make the Egyptians favorable. This is 21. This is 321, Exodus 321. And I will make the Egyptians favorable, disposed towards these people, so that when you leave, you will not go empty-handed. Every woman is to ask her neighbor and any woman living in her house for articles of silver and gold and clothing, which you are to put on your sons and your daughters, and you will plunder Egypt. So basically he's saying, you're going to rob there, you're going to take everything from her, and you're going to get up out that land, straight like that. And then Moses tripping again, talking about some, what if they don't believe me or listen to me? And they say, the Lord did not appear to you. The Lord said to him, what is that in your hand? A staff. The Lord said, throw it on the ground. So basically, he showed him the wonders that he gonna tell him. And then he showed him another thing that he said, don't believe this, put your hand in your cloak. So Moses put his hand in his cloak, he took it out, then it was white. That's how you know the man was dark skin. He said, now put it back. And then he said, then the Lord said, if they do not believe you or pay attention to the first sign, they may not, and if they don't believe the second one, but if they do not believe these two signs or listen to you, take some water from the Nile and pour it on dry ground, then the water from the river will become blood on the ground. So basically, if they don't believe this, do this. If they don't believe this, do that. If they don't believe this, do that then. Then Moses like, pardon your servant, Lord. I have never been eloquent, neither in the past nor since you have spoken to your servant. I am slow of speech and tongue. The Lord said to him, who gave human beings their mouth? Who makes them deaf or mute? Who gives them sight and makes them blind? Is it not I, the Lord? Now go, I will help you speak and teach you what to say. But then Moses said again, pardon your servant, Lord. Please send somebody else. I don't think I can do it. The Lord's anger burned against Moses. He said, all right then, what about your brother Aaron the Levite? I know he can speak well. He is already on his way to meet you, and he will be glad to see you. You shall speak to him and put words in his mouth. I will help both of you speak and will teach you on what to do. He will speak for you. He will speak to the people for you, and it will be as if he were your mouth and as if you were God to him. But take this staff in your hand so you can perform signs with it. So basically he's saying, he mad, like, all right, go ahead. I'll get this instead. It's like a child, you know what I'm saying? So off the bat, he even complaining. And like, man, I don't think I could do it. He's like, man, I know you could do it. Do it this way. Like a daddy. He's like, all right, fine, man. Go get your brother there and tell him to help you with it. Straight like that. You did what I'm saying? So we going to keep it pushing to Exodus 14:10. Basically, when they crossing the Red Sea, So 10, as Pharaoh approached, the Israelites looked up, and the Egyptians were marching towards them. They said to Moses, was it because there were no graves in Egypt that you brought us out to the desert to die? What have you done to us by bringing us out of Egypt? Didn't we say to you in Egypt, leave us alone, let us serve the Egyptians? It would have been better for us to serve the Egyptians than to die in the desert. Then Moses answered the people, do not be afraid, stand firm. You will see the deliverance the Lord will bring to you today. The Egyptians you see today, you will never see them again. All you got to do is just be still. Then y'all chimed in and said, why are you crying out to me, man? Tell the Israelites to move on, raise your staff and stretch out your hand over the sea to divide the water so that the Israelites can go through the sea on dry ground. I will harden the hearts of the Egyptians so that they will go after them, and I will gain glory through Pharaoh and his armies, through his chariots, through his horsemen. The Egyptians will know that I am the Lord. I am the Lord when I gain glory. So basically, they crying like, oh my God, right? He like, man, just go ahead and tell them, boy, go ahead and go through, man. I got y'all, boy. Y'all boys tripping. That what Pop saying. He like, y'all boys tripping. Like, chill out. You feel me? So we gonna jump down 21. Then Moses stretched out his hand over the sea, and then all the night the Lord drove the sea back with a strong east wind and turned it into dry land. The waters were divided, and the Israelites went through the sea on dry ground with the wall of water on the right and the wall of water on their left. So then the Egyptians, so 25, he jammed the wheels of the chariots, and it was difficult driving, and the Egyptians said, let's get away from the Israelites. The Lord is fighting for them against Egypt. So basically, the Egyptians know what time it is. They know what's going on. They're experiencing it too. You know what I'm talking about? So just like in the Egyptian culture, they know what's going on, bro. They don't really speak on they failures, but they gonna speak on everything great that they did, and they conquering and shit like that. But jumping down to 31, right? And then when the Israelites saw the mighty hand of the Lord displayed against the Egyptians, the people feared the Lord and put their trust in him and Moses to serve him. So basically, and then in 15, you got the song. They singing the song because they made it out. And they like, man, they giving praise, you know, through the song and everything. So they basically like rocking out with it now. They're like, okay, cool. All right, that's what's up. But then again, it ain't take long for them to backslide and start complaining and lose faith. In 16:3, they say, the Israelites said to them, if only we had died in the Lord's hand in Egypt, they would sat around pots of meat. There we sat around pots of meat and ate all the food we want. So they basically bickering and harping about like, man, like, you know, they just complaining because they hungry. You know what I'm saying? But like the Lord just let y'all cross the Red Sea. Like, had some faith, y'all boy. Like, y'all boy tripping. So basically, yeah. So like they just tripping, and then like they tripping again on 17, on Exodus 17. Moses replied, why do you quarrel? Let me see, 17:3. But the people were thirsty for the water. They grumbled against Moses. They said, why did you bring us up out of Egypt to make us and our children livestock die of thirst? So they basically complaining again. You know what I'm saying? Y'all boys take a shot for every scripture, every verse from Exodus to Numbers, or in the Old Testament where the Israelites was complaining. Boy, y'all gonna be drunk, boy. Like, they were whining, they were complaining. Like, straight like that. And so basically jumping down to 17, when they fighting the Amalekites, 11, you know, as long as Moses held his hand up, the Israelites were winning. But whenever he lowered his hand, the Amalekites were winning. When Moses' hand grew tired, they took a stone and put it under him, and he sat on it. Aaron and Hur held his hands up on one side of another so that his hands remained steady in sunset, so that Joshua overcame the Amalekites and they won. So that's basically them just fighting and everything like that. And, you know, y'all gonna fight for them straight like that. You know, when they go in the Old Testament, bro, like, we fighting and he giving us power, but it's really him that's fighting for us. You dig what I'm saying? And this is like one of the beginning of the fights, showing the Israelites that as long as you follow, I'm gonna fight for y'all. Boy, gonna be good. Just do what I say, straight up. You feel me? So now we jump to Exodus 19:10, and you know, the people finna meet their Lord. You know, they finna see what's up. And the Lord said to Moses, go to the people and consecrate them today. Have them wash their clothes. So basically he's saying have them get ready and everything like that. After Moses had gone down the mountain to the people, he consecrated them and they washed their clothes. Then he said to them, prepare yourself for the third day. You know, don't have sex. You got to be holy. You know what I'm talking about? You know, you gotta come correct. Straight like that. So jumping down to 18, you know, Mount Sinai was covered with smoke because the Lord descended on it in the fire. The smoke bellowed up from it like smoke of a furnace, and the whole mountain trembled violently as the sound of the trumpet grew louder and louder. Moses spoke, and the voice of the voice of God answered him. The Lord descended to the top of Mount Sinai and called Moses to the top of the mountain. So Moses went up, and the Lord said to him, go down and warn the people so they do not force their way through to see the Lord, and many of them may perish. Even the priests who approach the Lord must consecrate themselves, or the Lord will break out amongst them. So he basically saying, you know, it's holy, you know what I'm saying? Go and bring Aaron up with you. The priests and the people must not force their way through to come up to the Lord, or he will break out amongst them. You know, not everybody can just be around y'all like that. It's levels to it. You know, it's a true hierarchy, not none of these skull and bones, not these crazy little dudes and everything like that. It's a true priesthood that can talk to him, that can rock out with him and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So like, y'all just can't pull up on him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like, as we can see, quick little visuals and everything. You know, if on the mountain, when he go up there, you know, y'all just can't walk up there like that. You know, y'all boy gotta consecrate, come at the bottom, but y'all just can't, you know, and they worshiping, they can praise and everything like that. But y'all, not all y'all can't come up here now. Y'all chill out, like, don't touch the mountain because it's holy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting y'all see just a little glimpse. I'm letting all y'all see that, yes, I am here with y'all. I am rocking out with y'all. You did what I'm saying? And I forget when he went up and stayed on Mount Sinai to get all the commandments and everything like that and all the laws. But while he was up there, we skipping the Exodus 32:29. This when they had built the golden calf and everything like that, right? So because they was impatient, it ain't take them too long to backslide. So Aaron, acting all shiesty and acting all janky, talking about some, oh Lord forgive me, they was just tripping, you know, so I just made them a golden calf. But he really came up with the idea, you dig what I'm saying? Like, that's what we do too. We don't never like to take accountability for what we did. Like Adam went ahead and blamed the woman. You dig what I'm saying? They ain't take no accountability. They ain't even ask forgiveness in the Garden of Eve. Shit could have been different. You dig what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there right now. So 29. So let's jump to let's jump 29. Now let's 32. Let's go to. Then Moses said, let's go to, do not be angry. Whoever got jury, Moses with people running wild. Then Moses said, the people running wild with the bam. Then the Lord said to him, this is what. Alright, so 27. My fault. Moses saw that the people were running wild. Okay, then he said to them, this is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says. Each man strap a sword to his side, go back and forth, killing the camp from one end to another, each killing his brother. Gave me a cow, control the start, so he stood in the interest of cat. Whoever, yeah, let me go back to 25. He said, so whoever, he said, whoever is for the Lord, come to me, and all the Levites rallied. Then he said to them, this is what the Lord Israel says. Each man strap a sword to his side, go back and forth, killing the camp from one end to another, killing each of his brother and his friend and his neighbor. The Levites did as Moses commanded, and that day about 3,000 of the people died. Then Moses said, you have been set apart to the Lord today, for you were against your own sons and your brothers, as he has blessed you this day. So that's why the Levites got chosen out of the group, because they was the only people that stepped up and said, yeah, them boys tripping. We gon', you know what I'm saying? The boys took their own people out for y'all. You dig what I'm saying? That's why they part of the priesthood, because that's why they chosen. You feel me? You dig what I'm saying? Because they showed loyalty, like Joshua and Caleb, as we gonna see later. And so Moses did, you have been set apart, you know, you dig what I'm saying? And so we go to 3. Oh, well, then 3 basically says 3, 4, Exodus 33, 4, when the people heard of this distressing words, because on 33 he says, leave me out. Then the Lord said to Moses, leave this place, you and your people brought about to Egypt, and go into the land I promised. He said, but I will give you to your descendants, to the descendants. He said, I will send an angel before you. He said, but I will not go with you, because you are a stick-necked people, and I might destroy you on the way. When the people heard these distressing words, they took off their ornaments, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, we ain't with it no more. Nah, God. For the Lord has said to Moses, tell the Israelites, you are a stiff-necked people. If I were to go with you for a moment, I might destroy you. Now take off your ornaments, and I will decide what to do with you. So Israel took off their ornaments and everything. And they were telling y'all, we sorry, we ain't gonna do it no more, everything like that, right? Now, oh, no, we saw, we was tripping, you know what I'm saying? Now they on that type of time. And this is what he is, man. The Lord came down and stood on the cloud and stood there with them and proclaimed his name, the Lord. And he passed in front of Moses, proclaiming the Lord. This is when he's showing the glory. He's showing the glory of him. He's showing the glory to Moses. The Lord your God is compassionate, gracious, slow to anger, abounding in the love, faithfulness, maintaining love to thousands, and forgiving wickedness, rebellion, and sin. Yet he does not leave the guilty unpunished. He punishes the children and their children for the sins of their parents to the 3rd or 4th generation. So he basically saying, like, I love y'all, but I ain't gonna let y'all slide off the little janky shit y'all doing, bro. You know what I'm saying? He a jealous God, because he is the one and true way. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all not supposed to do the ways of the heathen, the ways of the surrounding Canaanite, Phoenician, Elamite, Eucratic, Mesopotamian ways of these false gods, the Egyptian ways of these false gods, you feel me? Straight like that, bro. Then he gives them instruction. Then we jump to Numbers 9:15. He gives them instructions on how to build a tabernacle so that he can have somewhere to come down and be holy and be worshipped, and tell him what to do, because he just can't pop up randomly on some random type time, like how a lot of these ancient paganistic religion gods be doing. Their idea just pop up and make you do some old crazy shit. It's structures and laws, statutes and commandments and procedures, and a fine, holy, deified, godly blueprint on how to worship and how to rock out and how to live your life, bro. We were supposed to be the representation to the world. You dig what I'm saying? So 15, on the day the tabernacle, the tent of the covenant law was set up, the covenant was covered. The cloud covered it from evening to the morning. The cloud above the tabernacle looked like fire. This is how it is continued to be. The cloud covered it, and the cloud covered it, and at night it looked like fire. Whenever the cloud lifted from above the tent, the Israelites set out. Whenever the cloud settled, the Israelites encamped. At the Lord's command, and the Israelites would set out, and at the Lord's command, they would encamp. So basically, whenever that cloud pop out, they gotta pop out. You know what I'm saying? No matter what time of day it is, they could be there for an hour, for 30 minutes, a month, a year, whenever. When that cloud set out, y'all boys get up and pack y'all bag, bro. It's time to head out. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask no questions. Like, that's the thing. Like, just have faith. You dig what I'm saying? And it's laws, procedures, and it's a righteous law. So we shouldn't be tripping on it, because we seeing the miracle works that he doing. You know what I'm saying? We seeing the work that he putting in for us. So it should be no reason why we tripping. We should have faith. You dig what I'm saying? Straight up. So we jumping to 11. We jumping to 11. From the fire. Okay, now the people. Now this one a little dicey, cause this where all the atheists be like, okay, he just playing a cat and mouse game. He just toying with them. He just playing with his people. He a jealous God. He a narcissistic, egomaniacal, all that blah 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 stuff. Right. 11. Now the people complained about their hardships. Now this is right before this happened. They rised up and they left. You know what I'm saying? The ark of the covenant, the Lord went before them during the days. They find themselves in place to rest. The cloud of the Lord was above them by day and set about the camp by night. Woody walked down. So basically, now the people complained about their hardships, and in the hearing of the Lord, in the hearing of the Lord. And when he heard them, his anger aroused. Then fire from the Lord burned amongst them and consumed them on the outskirts of the camp. When the people cried out to Moses, he prayed to the Lord, and the fire died down. This is why the place is called Terrible, because fire came down for the Lord and he burned them. So ain't no telling from the time that they leaving Sinai or whatever, and when they set up the cloud, when the cloud finally set up at the tabernacle, it's no really telling what time span they would, know what I'm talking about, that they was doing. So when he burned them or sent plagues or he spanking us, bro, because we keep doing the same old hard-headed ass stuff, bro. You dig what I'm saying? Just like we doing here, bro. Like we keep doing the same hard-headed stuff, bro. That's why he's spanking us like that. Yeah, like when he sent plagues. And keep in mind how he only caused the fire on the outskirts of the camp. And the people that was on the outskirts was really people that was how would you say, not holy, not really that people with leprosies, diseases and stuff like that. You dig what I'm saying? And so we're gonna go ahead and jump. We're gonna keep pushing, you know what I'm talking about? So we're gonna jump to 12. Numbers 12 and 5. Number 12 and 5. This is when Miriam and Aaron was trying to oppose Moses, and they was set tripping. You dig what I'm saying? They was rank tripping. So then the Lord came down in the pillar of a cloud. So basically, at once the Lord said to Moses and Aaron and Miriam, "Come out to the tent of meeting, all three of you." So the three of them went out. Then the Lord came down in a pillar of cloud. He stood at the entrance to the tent and summoned Aaron and Miriam. Then the two of them stepped forward. He said to them, "Listen to my words. When there is a prophet among you, I, the Lord, reveal myself to them in visions. I speak to them in dreams. But this is not true of my servant Moses. He is faithful in all my house. With him I speak face to face, clearly and not in riddles. He sees the form of the Lord. Why then were you not afraid to speak against my servant Moses?" Then the anger of the Lord burned against them, and he left them. When the cloud lifted from above the tent, Miriam's skin was leprosy. It became as white as snow. Aaron turned towards her and saw that she had defiling skin disease. And he said to Moses, "Please, my Lord, I ask that you do not hold against us the sin we have foolishly committed. Do not let her be stillborn, an infant coming from mother's womb, and his flesh eaten away." So he talking like the baby gonna come out tripping. Why? Because he turned Miriam white. So if Miriam is fully white, that means she had to be fully black, which means why was she tripping on Moses' wife? Not because Moses' wife was black, it's because she was a Cushite. She went from the bloodline. You dig what I'm saying? And if there was some white people, why Aaron bugging out so bad? You dig what I'm saying? So Moses cried out to the Lord. He said, "Please, God, heal her." Then the Lord replied to Moses, "If her father had spit in her face, would she not have been disgraced for 7 days? Confine her outside the camp for 7 days, and then she can be brought back." So Miriam was confined outside the camp because she was defiled. You dig what I'm saying? And the reason why the Lord caused leprosy amongst Miriam and not Aaron is because women are not allowed to be priests. They're not allowed to be in the priesthood. You dig what I'm saying? So he would have to do, if he would have struck Aaron with the leprosy, we would see in Numbers how y'all would have to restructure who the priesthood would be. And at this time, I don't even know if his son not Eleazar, or whoever his son was, who took over after Aaron, I don't even know if he was born yet or whatever the case may be, but the reason why he struck Miriam and not Aaron is because women are not supposed to be lead priests. So there was no chance that she was ever going to be part of the priesthood anyway. So he struck her with it. You know what I'm saying? And he done showed some glory. Like, y'all think y'all can't handle this glory. He hit her with the leprosy. You dig what I'm saying? And then it says, "If her father had spit in her face, would she have not been a disgrace?" So the Lord is saying, she disgraced me. You feel me? Straight like that. Like, and he's saying, like, and that goes to show you that women were treated and held to a different type of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, men didn't tolerate none of that jive. That's why y'all is saying if a father would have spit her face, if a father spit in the girl in the daughter face, now you like, damn, call CPS. But back then it's like, oh damn, what she did, she probably done messed up big time. You know, it's different back then because we had strong, high standard morals. You know, especially ancient time back then. You know, God about y'all side. People had high morals, and the woman was looked at as a value, high asset property. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't gonna get into that too much. You know what I'm saying? That's just I just want to touch on that. You did what I'm saying? So we gonna go ahead and keep it pushing to 14. You did what I'm saying? Numbers 14, 14:5. This is when after they saw the Anakites. You did what I'm saying? Them Nephilim, the big ass dudes, them stat looking at niggas over there, and the people start tripping. But what that rider do, man? What that boy Joshua do? That boy said, that boy tore off his clothes, and he said to the entire Israelite assembly, the land we passed through and explore is exceedingly good. If the Lord is pleased with us, he will lead us into that land, a land flowing with milk and honey, and will give it to us. Only do not rebel against the Lord. So he's saying, like, y'all boys start tripping. Do not be afraid of them, boy. We got this, boy. Y'all boy wilding. So he basically snapping like, man, y'all some punks. You know what I'm saying? That boy took off his clothes. He snapping on their ass straight like that. That's why I mess with Josh, dog. He was a real one. But anyway. But then the whole assembly talked about stoning them. Then the glory of the Lord appeared at the tent of meeting to all the Israelites. The Lord said to Moses, man, how long will these people treat me with contempt? How long will they refuse to believe in me in spite of all the signs I have performed among them? I will strike them down with a plague and destroy them, but I will make you into a greater nation and stronger than they are. You know, keep in mind how he said he gonna take him and not him and his wife, because his wife is a Cushite. You dig what I'm saying? But throughout the whole Old Testament, it says when foreigners come around you, because God let people, you know what I'm saying, if they want to worship y'all and to come around and everything like that, AHAYAH, they could come around, you dig what I'm saying? But they got to follow the statutes, laws, commandments, blueprints, and procedures on how to go about living and worshiping. You dig what I'm talking about? Straight like that. But and so this is basically Moses pleading again, cause Moses is AHAYAH best friend. You dig what I'm saying? He gonna wrap it up with him. So this is him saying, now may the Lord's strength be displayed, just as you have declared the Lord is slow to anger, abounding in love, forgiveness of sin and rebellion, yet he does not leave the unpunished. Pardon them, for they have left Egypt until now. You know what I'm saying? He just basically saying like, man, come on, man. Like, don't do it, man. They ass tripping, but come on, y'all. I know they tripping, like, just come on. They some stiff-necked, hard-headed people. Then the Lord replied, I have forgiven them as you asked. Nevertheless, as surely as I live and as surely as the glory of the Lord fills the whole earth, none of these who saw my glory and signs I performed in Egypt and in the wilderness, but who disobeyed me and tested me 10 times, not one of them will ever see the land I promised on oath to their ancestors. No one who has treated me with contempt will see it, but my servant Caleb. But my servant Caleb has a different spirit of followers follow me wholeheartedly, and he gonna send it. Basically, he gonna go, since he the only one not tripping. Cause Joshua and Caleb tore off their clothes. Both of their eyes were snapping. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So jumping down, right? One of the men who went and explored Wuduwat the best. So jumping down to 39, right? So what we do? Stiff-necked, hard-headed crybabies, right? When Moses reported this to all the Israelites, they mourned bitterly. Early the next morning, they sat out for the highest point in the hill countryside, saying, now we are ready to go up to the land the Lord, the Lord promised. Surely we have sinned. But Moses says, why are you disobeying the Lord's commandment? This will not succeed. Don't go up there. Now they're like, okay, now we'll go up there. He talking about we ain't gonna get the land. Okay, we'll go fight the giants now. And then what's so crazy? They ended up having to fight the giants anyway, bro. Like, you did what I'm saying, bro? And they had to water the desert, not going to the promised land and fighting giants, all because they didn't want to go from the tip top, from the jump. And now here it is. Now they trying to go, but Moses like, boy, y'all don't go up there. Y'all can get y'all ass whooped. You know the Lord ain't with y'all. Y'all want to do it. Y'all can't do it on y'all type of time. Y'all got to do it on his time, on AHAYAH's time, straight like that. And so Moving along to number 16, right? So in number 16, basically, you got 3 priesthood of the Levites. They basically like, man, you tripping. Like they came in the group and opposed Moses and Aaron and said, you have gone too far. The whole community is holy, every one of them, and the Lord is with them. Why then do you set yourself above the Lord's assembly? So then they basically tripping, saying, oh, you think you higher than the rest of the Levites, man? We all holy, man. We all good. But yet y'all boys were just complaining. Yet y'all boys did not want to go fight the Amalekites. But yet Dathan, Abiram, and Korah, they all trying to run up and trying to overthrow Moses and everything. And then Moses basically came up with a little test, a little test, a little thing to see who y'all gonna who he gonna come to and who he gonna call, who he gonna pull up on. You did what I'm saying? He like, man, nah, y'all ass are going too far. The glory of the Lord will appear to the assembly. The Lord said to Moses, separate yourself from this assembly. So even Moses even know that they doing wrong, but he still got compassion for them because these his people for real. This is closest relative to Levi. Moses is a Levite. You did what I'm saying? So he like, man, come on, guy, you ain't gonna wipe them all out, is you? You know what I'm saying? So they basically try to set up their own little incense apart from the priesthood of Aaron and Moses, who was the chain of command. They try to break the chain of command and serve y'all their way, but that's not what he want. So what he do? So as soon as they scroll up. As soon as they finish saying all of this, the ground under them split apart, and the earth opened up his mouth and swallowed them and their households and all those associated with Kohath. Together with their possessions, they went down alive into the realm of the dead. And the fire came out from the Lord and consumed 250 men who were offering the incense. So he pulled up, but he wet there. He got rid of him. He like, I'm going to show y'all. He's spanking us, bro. Why he keep spanking us, bro? Because we keep going out the way, bro. Like, we keep being extra, bro, but we not going by what he say, bro. We keep trying to do things on our own understanding, on our own accord. That's not what he wants, straight up. So jump back down. So then what the people do? The people not even realize it. Like, damn, them boy was tripping. Dang, why them boy? Dang, y'all took him out because them boy was wilding. What they say? They like the next day, the whole Israelite community grumbled against Moses and Aaron. You have killed the Lord's people, they said. But when the assembly gathered in opposition to Moses and Aaron and turned towards the tent of meeting, suddenly the cloud covered it and the glory of the Lord appeared. Then Moses and Aaron went in front of the tent of meeting, and the Lord said to Moses, get away from this assembly so that I can put an end to all of them at once. And they all fell down, and they fell face down. Then Moses said to Aaron, take your incense and hold it up along with the burning of the coals. So basically, them boys really the Israelites trying to still overthrow Moses and Aaron after they just saw AHAYAH punish the Levite people who tried to usurp the authority from Aaron and Moses. They're still trying to overthrow him. They still mad. So what y'all do? He pulled up at the tent. Then Moses and Aaron went in front of the tent of meeting to block y'all's wrath from the people. And then AHAYAH like, man, get away from this. Man, he like, man, watch out, man. Let me get rid of these boys. Man, they ass trick. Like, man, I'm tired of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a daddy, bro. When a daddy get tired, he gonna spank the hell out y'all. He like, man, what up, man? You can just do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You know how we be with our kids, and we be like, man, you think you grown? Do what you want to do then. That's what he basically saying. But instead of that, he like, you know what I'm talking about? Cause he the Most High. He like, I'll just start with Moses again. But that's how Moses like, man. You know, Moses was a righteous one for real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he hit the rock when he was supposed to tap it or whatever. That's why he couldn't go into the promised land or whatever the case may be. But he wasn't but yeah, bro, like he was still righteous, bro. Like, you know, he was just tired of damn Israelite. He was aggravated with that. That's probably why he hit the rock instead of spoke to it. You did what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, that's just saying how like we hard-headed, bro. We didn't even see they saw what just happened, bro. And they still trying to get rid of Aaron and Moses. Like, boy, y'all boys tripping, bro. So moving right along, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to go ahead and wrap it on up, you know, but it's a little bit of scriptures. I had to skip a little some of them, but just moving right along to Deuteronomy, and this is a key verse too right here, Deuteronomy 9:5. You know, it is not because of your righteousness or your integrity that you are going and to take possession of the land, but on the account of the wickedness of these nations. Wickedness of these nations. The Lord your God will drive them out before you to accomplish what he swore to your fathers Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Understand then that it is not because of your righteousness that the Lord your God is giving you all this good land to possess, for you are a stiff-necked people. Like, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted at all. It's not because of your righteousness, but on the account of the wickedness of these nations, that the Lord your God will drive them out before you to accomplish what he swore to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Now why did Moses mention the wickedness of these nations? What made this particular land of the Canaanites so wicked as opposed to the Hittites, the Elamites? Like, why this land? It's because of what that boy Ham did to his mama, bro. You feel me? And brought up by Canaan. Canaan was not supposed to be here. That bloodline was not supposed. All these Jebusites, Hivites, Hittites, parasites, they parasites, bro. Like, they not supposed to be here. It was an unrighteous communion, an unsanctified, unholy, satanic, Luciferian coming together, bro. You did what I'm saying, bro? Like, straight like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that, bro. And them boys not supposed to be here. That's why y'all told Abraham to go get that land, because y'all got to reclaim that land, because based upon how it go, you know, Ham was deserted. So because that's Noah's son through marriage, because that's his wife, that's his wife's son, Canaan. You did what I'm saying? Now that's his son. You did what I'm saying? So the curse of Ham, bro, or the curse of Canaan is because of what Ham did to her mama. And some theologists or whatever, and some theories is that when Noah and them got up off the ark, what they say Noah's wife committed suicide. You know, they say she looked around and saw everybody was gone and she killed herself. But on a realistic note, she probably, if she did do that, if she did unalive herself, she probably did so because of what her son did to her, bro, and she was disgraced. You did what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm talking about, bro? Like that honor and stuff that y'all boy here from Japan and everything, that was all around. You know what I'm talking about? Especially in the 8th, you know what I'm saying? So if she did do that, bro, it's because of what Ham did. So I just wanted to harp on that, bro. Like, that's why he says, for the wickedness of these nations. Y'all stiff-necked people. Like, I got something planned out for these people. It's not because of y'all hard-headed, but because he is a faithful, gracious, loving, and slow to anger God. You know what I'm talking about? And when he spank us and cause plagues and send fire on us and woody wop the bam, I'm pretty sure we done not listen about 27, 37, 57 times, bro. You did what I'm saying? Straight like that. And even as we can see, if we jump forward to, we jump forward to chapter 20, verse 16, Deuteronomy chapter 20, 16, he says, however, you know, he's saying basically the Lord gives you, and you may use and plunder the Lord. He basically said he going to give you a whole bunch of land. He going to do wonders for you. This is how you are to treat all the cities that are at a distance. So he basically saying, you know, if you go on the war, you know, do right by them. You know what I'm saying? If you got refugees, do right by them. Don't be on no janky green, on no green type of, you know what I'm saying, on no type of time like that. You know what I'm saying? But however, in the cities of the nations, the Lord your God is giving you as an inheritance, do not leave alive anything that breathes. Completely destroy them. That is the Hittites, the Amorites, that is the Hittites, the Amorites, the Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, Jebusites, as the Lord your God has commanded you. Otherwise, they will teach you to follow all the detestable things they do and in worshiping their gods, and you will sin against the Lord your God. So basically, when you go to all them little other cities, you can do what you know what I'm talking about. You can be cool with them, whatever exchange, but now when it come to these people, bro, Hivites, Amorites, Canaanites, Perizzites, Hivites, Jebusites, get them out. Get them up out of here, bro. Straight like that. And what's so crazy is he says completely destroy them. And they ass still around, bro. Like, why them? You know, and it's different lands too. that y'all said when you go about this land. Now with Edom, when you come across Edom land, don't do nothing to him, no provoking, no anger, cause I gave that land to him to Esau. Y'all got a whole different plan for Edom. When you come to the Ammonites, you can take the Ammonite stuff and whatever, rock out with them, whatever the case may be. But boy, when you come to them Hittites, them Amorites, and them Prebusites, Hivites, and them main Canaanites, and the main Canaanites is the Hamites, because out of the 12 of them, a group of them call themselves the Hamites too. But anyway, when you come across them boys, get them up out of here, bro. Straight like that, bro. And people be tripping like, oh, he a mass murderer and woody wop the bam, and he killing folk, and he totally wiping innocent children and woody wop the bam. But first off, the wickedness was so high, my boy. Like, it was the evil and wickedness and the perversion, boy, was so high, and they bloodline was not supposed to be here, bro. Like, they weren't supposed to do all that junk there, bro. The Canaanites bloodline, which you still got them here today. I'll get into that maybe in a different video when I go over the table of nations. But they weren't supposed to be here, bro. That's why y'all don't want you rocking out with them. And plus, they gonna manipulate y'all into what? For that you, otherwise they will teach you to follow all these detestable things, and they do in worshiping their gods. All of these detestable things they do in worshiping their gods, bro. So that's why they piggyback, bro. Like, that's why they try to piggyback and say that Yahweh, which is not his name is Yahweh. You did what I'm saying? Is Yahweh, straight up. His name is Yahweh because they misinterpreted. I am that I am is AHAYAH. You did what I'm saying? Straight like that. And it's not Yahweh. Yahweh is the son of El, or basically El and Yahweh is AHAYAH. But in the Canaanite Phoenician doctrine, you did what I'm saying, or they pantheonic whatever system, they gonna take the characteristics, you did what I'm saying, and then they gonna try to worship, and they feared them too, cause when Joshua got, you know what I'm saying, when Joshua took over all them people, bro, all them Amorite Bashan, Og, and all them boys feared AHAYAH too. You did what I'm saying? So that's why they try to piggyback and take stuff off of AHAYAH. You did what I'm saying? And just keeping it pushing that real quick. I know everybody done seen this verse. Deuteronomy 28. Deuteronomy 28, right? The whole chapter, it speaks on what we going through straight up. And I will bring you again to the land of Egypt and ships and all that. Like, come on, bro. You gotta match up the curses, bro. Who else going through this, bro? Who else? But one thing I wanna harp on 28. Deuteronomy 28:28. The Lord will inflict you with madness, blindness, and confusion of the mind. 29. At midday, you will grope about like a blind person in the dark. You will be unsuccessful in everything you do. Day after day, you will be oppressed and robbed with no one to rescue you. I'm telling y'all, boy, what we be going through, boy. Day after day. It's like I push against the clouds. Ugly, bro. Ain't that what we be going through, bro? Like, bro, we don't never get no rest, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you can't say we successful because it's fake money. You deal what I'm talking about? Like, none of it ain't really, it's not really sustainable or tangible. You deal what I'm saying? That's why nigga be going to work and they don't really be caring about this shit, bro. Like, because I'm going to work to this warehouse shit, helping these folk make money, bro. Like, I'm not out in my field, my land, you know what I'm saying? If I could actually work for something and build something that's mine, a lot of you brothers will put a lot more passion into caring about stuff, because at least when you get into really deep into this, you start not caring. Well, I'm going to speak on me. I start not caring because, like, man, bump everything. You know what I'm saying? If we had a real way of exchanging currency and money and everything, and real laws and stuff was really ours that we could really be tangible and work for and have real natural resources, motherfucker would work for it. You dig what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. But, like, that's not the case, bro. And I just want to piggyback off of if you go to the previous chapter, and I'm gonna just read it real quick. Deuteronomy 27:15. Cursed is anyone who makes idol a thing detestable to the Lord, the work of skillful hands, and sets it up in secret. What is that, bro? That's them. That's that horn god worship in the background, bro. Curse who do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you set up them paganistic occultic gods, bro, in secret, i.e. Freemasonry, i.e. you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? Cabal, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all lad doomed, you feel me? Y'all lad doomed, bro. And that's why when you read in Deuteronomy and Leviticus, what he say back to back, first off, you're going to see Yah and Moses really repeating themselves over and over. Don't worship gods of wood and stone, wood and stone, wood and stone, all through Deuteronomy. But what does he say? If you read it, you'll see he says, before you must purge yourself of evil. He really says that anytime that he tell you to kill somebody, like if a kidnapper if a person if a brother you kidnap somebody and kill an innocent refugee and go on to war or whatever, and man, whack his ass, man, you gotta kill his ass. Why? Because you must purge yourself of any evil. You did what I'm saying? And if your brother do it, you gotta smoke your brother. Why? Because the people gonna see, damn, that boy took his brother out. That boy, you know what I'm saying? That boy really following AHAYAH. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make people. It's gonna keep other people in check, bro. That's why he said, man, if your brother do it, smite him, because other people gonna not do it, bro. Straight like that, bro. But anyway, moving on. You did what I'm saying? To this is it right here. Okay, so basically, Moses finna go ahead and clock out, you know what I'm saying? So the Lord said to Moses, now the day your death is near, call Joshua and prepare and present yourself at the tent of meeting where I will commission him. So Moses and Joshua came and presented themselves at the tent of meeting. Then the Lord approached the tent, and a pillar of cloud, and the cloud stood over the entrance to the tent. And the Lord said to Moses, you are going to rest with your ancestors, and these people will soon prostitute themselves to the foreign gods of the land they are entering. They will forsake me and break the covenant I have made with them. And in that day I will become angry with them and forsake them. I will hide my face from them, and they will be destroyed. Many disasters and calamities will come among them. And in the day they will ask, have not these disasters come on us because God is not with us? And I will certainly hide my face in that day because of all of their wickedness and turning to other gods. Now write down this song and teach it to the Israelites and have them sing it, so that it may be a witness for me against them. So straight like that, bro. So yeah, so straight like that. So let me read 20. When I have brought them to the land of milk and honey. Let me read 21. And when many disasters and calamities come on them, this song will testify against them, because it will not be forgotten by their descendants. I know what they are disposed to do. Even before I bring them into the land, I promised them on oath. So Moses wrote down the song that day and taught it to the Israelites. So then I'm going to keep going a little bit. So 27, for I know how rebellious. So 26, take this book of the law and place it right beside the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God. There it will remain as a witness against you. For I know how rebellious and stiff-necked you are. If you have been rebellious. So let me go up in 24. After Moses finished writing the book, he gave the command to the Levites who carried the ark of the covenant of the Lord, take this book and place it beside the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God. There it will remain as a witness against you, for I know how rebellious and stiff-necked you are. If you have been rebellious against the Lord while I am still alive, and with you, how much more will you rebel after I die? Assemble before me all the elders and your tribes and all the officials, so that I can speak words in hearing and call the heavens and earth to testify against them. For I know that after my death you are sure to become utterly corrupt and to turn the way I have commanded you. In days to come, disaster will fall on you because you will do evil in the sight of the Lord and arouse his angers by what your hands have made. Keep in mind what their hands have made, just like that golden cow. What? They making gods of wood and stone. You dig what I'm saying? Straight like that. So he even saying like, man, I'ma wipe my hands before I even check out, cause I already know y'all ain't gonna backslide, bro. Straight up, bro. And that's why what he said, bro. We gonna ask in the days like and today. We gonna ask is why all these disasters come upon us? Is God not with us? And God said, I'ma surely hide my face. I'ma act like I don't hear y'all. Why? Because of what we don't work. We don't worship the false gods, bro. Straight like that, bro. Like for real. And another thing I want to point out is peep how he said write this song. Y'all told him to 31:19. Now write down Deuteronomy 31:19. Now write down this song and teach it to the Israelites and have them sing it. So why? So that they'll remember. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kumbaya, my Lord. Like, come by here. It's no excuse. And we was singing that. We was singing them songs all the way into the Atlantic slave trade, y'all boys. You feel me? What's crazy about that is, and my little theory I got is so dang. So God writes songs for his angels and for his people. He tells them the lyrics on how to sing. You deal what I'm saying? And then when you filled with the Holy Spirit, you gonna come up with sanctified holy songs like David did, David and like David, he wrote songs and everything, right? But yeah, when they get possessed, I wouldn't say possessed, cause that, you know what I'm talking about. But when they see the devil possessed, y'all comes, you know what I'm saying? He enters, but see, it been hijacked and everything like that. But you did what I'm saying. But when when the Holy Spirit enters our heart and we start singing, we come up with them holy songs that really touch believers' hearts, because that's what he want. And then my little theory is maybe Lucifer tried to rewrite, bro, the lyrics in praise and worship. Maybe that's one of the first steps that he did that got him kicked up out of there. And how he tried to gain praise and worship, because if he was ahead of the choir, ahead of the music and everything like that, I'm sure what he did, he probably could have switched up the lyrics. You know what I'm talking about? So that's just a little tidbit I thought about and everything like that. But just moving on to 34:7, Moses' death, and this is just saying Moses was 125 years old, yet his eyes was not weak nor his strength gone. So that goes to say that that boy was doing it, bro. Like that boy, man, Moses was strong. A lot of y'all like to say that, oh, he wasn't like, oh, the ages in the Bible and it's not accurate and woody wop the bam and see, people like to get it misconstrued. At first y'all Bible shot takers and atheists can't say that, oh, the ages ain't really true. You know what I'm talking about? But then say they not real people. So what is it? Is it not really true, or is they, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, these boys be, you know what I'm saying, be janctified, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? When they had to hold Moses' arms, it's because they was out there fighting all day. Now imagine you for 12 hours, you holding up a stick all day. You could be strong as hell. You don't care how many reps, how much you can bench press. I bet you can't hold no stick up at a certain height all day. Of course, they had to get a rock and hold that thing up there for him. You did what I'm saying? But he was 125 years old, man, and yet his eyes were not weak, nor his strength gone. Straight like that. Like he was ready, he was good. He was straight. You feel me? It was just his time. You did what I'm saying? Straight up. God called him home. And AHAYAH is the only one that buried him. You know what I'm saying? Even though Moses really walked with the Most High, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't called up like Elijah and Enoch. But still, though, what AHAYAH did, he set the burial place. And why did not he tell nobody? How come he didn't tell nobody? Because he didn't want nobody to worship him and worship the site. Like how y'all boy do now at the with that big ass black cube y'all boy be worshiping. You dig what I'm talking about, man? All you old block-ins now, y'all boy worshiping that black cube, huh? You dig what I'm saying, y'all boy, man? But yeah, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and Joshua real quick, and I'll even piggyback. I'ma just hit Joshua and go and get up out of here real quick, and then y'all boys should already know Joshua 10:13. You know, Joshua came into power. AHAYAH granted him uh leadership, and he smited everybody left from right, from the Amorites, all these Nephilim giant king. He smiting their ass, getting their ass up out of here. And you know, as they fled, you know, they were fleeing, they were running away from him, and they chasing them, whipping them, getting on their ass. Then Joshua like, man, and on the day the Lord gave the Amorites over to Israel, Joshua said to the Lord in the presence of Israel, "Sun, stand still over Gibeon, and you, moon, over the valley of Ahajalon." So the sun stood still and the moon stopped till the nation avenged itself on its enemies, as it is written in the book of Jasher. So right there, y'all boys say it ain't canon, but how come Jude and Joshua and different books? I don't know off the top of my skull right now, but they quoting it, you know what I'm saying? R.P. Ross Skiba, you know, they biblically synchronized and endorsed text. You know what I'm saying? To give you a frame of reference. You know what I'm talking about? Straight like that. And people say, oh, it's not accurate and everything, but y'all boys say the Bible not accurate off of translation. You dig what I'm saying? But all the stories lining up, matching up. You dig what I'm saying? But yeah, but he told that sun stand still. Like, man, stop moving. He ain't say for the earth to stand still. For all you globe heads, I ain't finna get into that, but you know what I'm saying? And then 12 goes into the list of 31 kings he smited. You dig what I'm saying? The king of Hebron was probably one of the biggest one of the biggest Anakite. He was an Anakite giant, you know what I'm talking about? He was smiting giants left and right. Cause why that boy he was body, you feel me? Don't match the P, that boy was body. You dig what I'm talking about, man? But anyway, moving forward to 14, Joshua 14:11, 10. And so this is when Caleb getting old. Now Joshua's coming of age and Caleb's old too. And so Moses promised a certain land to Caleb because he was the only one that was rocking out. So now then, just as the Lord promised, he has kept me alive for 45 years, the time he has said this to Moses, while Israel moved about in the wilderness. So here I am today, 85 years old. I am still as strong today as the day Moses sent me out. I'm just as vigorous to go out to battle now as I was then. Now give me this hill country that the Lord promised me that day. You yourself heard then that the Anakites were there and the cities were large and fortified. But the Lord helping me, I will drive them out, he said, just as he said. So what that tell you, man? That's letting you know, even Caleb, 85 years old, and even the day 45 years ago, right? He 85 now when he said this. 45 years ago is when he went out and spied against the land, and that's when he was fighting with Joshua. When this happened, when Joshua was down there fighting, Caleb was right there with him. You know what I'm talking about? Smiting, whooping, putting work on the Amalekites. You know what I'm talking about? And so he's saying he 85 years old and he can still get busy. You feel me? So of course Moses, of course, bro, like it was different, bro. It hit different when it was different. No J Main shit. You know what I'm saying? It hit different when you 125 and you can still dunk on a nigga. It hit different. You feel me? So y'all boy really bugged out tripping. You feel me? Like straight up, man. You feel me? So like y'all boys tripping. You know what I'm saying? This is, man. He a righteous father. You dig what I'm saying? And I'm cool with listening to the Most High. I'm cool with it. I'm good. Like I'm okay with following what he say. He say jump, say hi, like straight up. Like this pops, bro. You dig what I'm saying, bro? And that's why you got the Egyptian God Set. See, Set is what did that man I can't find it right now. I'm gonna throw the little characteristics of the God Set on here, but I ain't got it on this particular little group, but images. But no, like what Set is the God of they say, oh, Set not really bad. He the God of the desert, what a wilderness, destruction, famine, and everything like that, and how he'll destroy and everything, and Woody Walk the Bell. See, them flip flop paddle walk characteristics of the Most High. You did what I'm saying, bro? Like, because the Most High, AHAYAH, he smoked the Egyptians. He whooped their ass. You did what I'm saying? And of course, they heard if the people, if Pharaoh and everybody that went after Moses and the Israelites, bro, if they did not come back, boy, what you think the people of Egypt, bro, what you think they thought, bro? It's some folk that saw Pharaoh and them go up after them, bro. Like, they saw them, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, boy, man, they saw that jump, bro. And then when they come back, bro, they like, oh, probably the God of Set and killed their ass. You know what I'm talking about? When it's really AHAYAH. You know what I'm talking about? And Set is also where you get Nimrod from. I mean, excuse me, where you get Shem from, bro. You did what I'm saying? And I'll go over on my Table of Nations video that I'm gonna make probably after this. I just had to touch on this AHAYAH talk on who is AHAYAH. Is he Yahweh? He not Yahweh, bro. That name really means deception and deceitfulness and mischievous. You did what I'm saying? Yahweh is really the ancient Sabatos, and Pan and all that there. You feel me? It's all ancient, bro. But it's not linked. They trying to link it up. All this Gnostic information and all these cats on the tube, bro. Is God of the Bible really the devil? The IAW, the AHAYAH, Yahweh, whatever. The translation. That's why everything really shouldn't be translated anyway, bro. Like, we don't even, Yeshua is really the same name as Joshua, bro. Like, why we saying Jesus, bro? Like, why we just couldn't keep it Joshua? But why we changed it to Jesus, bro? Like, come on with that thing there, Joe. You know what I'm saying? But these Egyptians right here, bro. First off, just look at, bro. That's more realistic than that little white mushed up head little thing they trying to, you know what I'm saying, y'all, boy? Like man, this shit for real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, people that sit here got the E1B1A and E1B1B. Some of us Ham, Shem, and some of us Japhetic and Hamites mixed. Yeah, we all mixed up. You dig what I'm saying? But bro, like, this shit for real, bro. Like, he not that, bro. He set apart, bro. You know what I'm talking about, man? Like, straight up, bro. I'm tired of hopping on the tube and seeing that jump, bro. Like, and I appreciate y'all boy rocking out with me. I just had to really chop it up, go over these scriptures with y'all to really harp on and piggyback off the fact that, bro, like first off, Yahweh is not, bro, like, and they even got the list of Yahweh in the pantheon of the Phoenician gods. But that's not the God of the Bible, bro. That's their interpretation of him, bro. You feel me? That's their little spin on it, bro. They taking the characteristics and what he really did, cause they gods ain't do nothing. And when it comes to these thunders and everything like that, bro, and the vegetation gods and everything like that, which is all the one true Most High. That's his word. They putting all the little different characteristics on the gods that they want. You did what I'm saying, bro? Straight up, bro. And as you can see, I ain't even finna go into the color of the people. The ancient Romans, excuse the pit. Let me go and skip that one. That boy, that's kind of off-putting. That boy, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, but even the first Romans, and then y'all boy like to say, the Etruscans was white. But first off, you know what I'm saying, bro? Y'all, the white people is not native to no land for real, bro. Japhet was black, bro. Straight like that, bro. Over time, yes, they got white. Over time, you did what I'm saying? They got white, but bro, white people not native to no land for real. You did what I'm talking about, bro? The Minoans that come from Japhet, you know, they were black. You did what I'm saying? Ancient Greece, they were black, bro. Ancient Roman, bro. Straight up, bro. And they Obadiah. though thou exalt thyself as an eagle, and though thou set thyself next among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord. You know what I'm saying? What we got? The eagles and the stars, symbolism right there. You know what I'm talking about, bro? Like, it is what it is, bro. And that what you got, and this is the ancient Cabal steps. Like, it all go back to the Canaanites, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I'll go back to them, bro. So when they like to say, oh, Jesus is Horus, Attis, Zorat, whatever his name is, the pagan godship before Islam popped up, Zoroastrianism or whatever, Dionysus, Krishna, Buddha, Mithra, Jesus, it's just an adoption. So what y'all got to know is, bro, like just how they took Yeshua, flip-flop, paddle-whopped them into Jesus, and what you see, they did the same thing, bro, with the AHAYAH. They did the same thing, flip-flop, paddle-whop him and put the spin on him, bro. You did what I'm saying, bro? So like, and yes, he looked like this, bro. Either Moses, Yeshua, or when he come by through the cloud, gonna look like that, bro. Straight up, man, that's the real true image, bro. He looked from the dust of the earth, bro. We made it his image, so he gonna look like this, bro. This, bro. Yeshua, straight like that, bro. Like, for real, bro. And, like, even, like I said, even the ancient Romans, bro. Look at the nose, bro. They're not just chipping off nose of Egypt, bro. They're gonna chip the nose off of these other statues, because the nose is very distinctive, bro. The lips, the nose, the eyes. That's how you gonna tell if he a Negroid, Caucasoid, Mongoloid, how they teach it, quote unquote, so to speak, right? The nose gonna tell it, bro. Straight up, bro. Even who it did that boy Genghis Khan, boy. Look at that fat ass nose, boy. Look at that black skin. Like, come on, y'all boys, and I ain't really gonna get into the Table of Nations and everything like that. I will in another video, but yeah, bro, like, straight like that, bro. Like, bro, men of color, bro. Straight up, dog. Straight like that, bro. When you get all these this Enkidu and the Pan and the Gilgamesh, that's who it is, bro. Like the Nimrod and all these stories and everything like that. A Gilgamesh trying to find immortality, trying to go to Mount Iraq. To who? To Noah. Cause Noah lived before the flood, after the flood. Noah 950 years old, right? You know what I'm talking about, bro? That's why they said they thought he was a god, bro. That's why these folk deified, bro. Which I'll get into that in the Table of Nations and everything like that. But when you got these Vedic gods, bro, Perquanos, these Indo-European gods, bro, it's all ancestor worship and all taking characteristics of the Most High, bro. Straight up, dog. You know what I'm talking about, bro? But it's just a little piece of everything that I wanted to share with y'all boy real quick, man. But straight up, dog, like even the land, bro, like I get on that in the Table of Nations, man. But I'm finna go ahead and get up out of here, y'all boy, man. I appreciate y'all boy rocking out with me. And then real quick, even for the Table of Nations, what I wanna what that thing that I had, bro. But even with even the Sumerian kings list, how they all living a whole bunch of years before the flood, right? These are people, these are the line of Cain and different and Mahalalel, because during from Adam to Noah, the son of Enosh, Mahalalel or Canaan, did stir away from the Most High. You know what I'm talking about? He was the first Nimrod. So of course all these different names, bro. Like, bro, it's all real people, bro, that went against the true Most High, bro. They deified their, bro, straight up, bro. And cursed is to people who do wicked, occultic, detestable worshiping of these pagan gods in secret, i.e. these folk right here. These folk right here, you did what I'm saying, y'all boy, man? Straight up. Even, look, bro, what them is, bro? Them scalp braids, bro, them cornrows, bro. You did what I'm saying? Behold how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. It is like the precious anointment upon the head that ran down upon the beard, even Aaron's beard that went down to the skirts of his garments. So that boy Aaron had a long ass beard, boy. Straight up, bro. He probably had that bit dreaded up. But yeah, bro, and what? And them boys strong, boy. And them boys gonna whoop. Yeah, bro. Straight up, bro. Y'all boy, man, David, bro. David gonna put that work on your ass, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, bro? But even with Mount Sinai, and I get to that and I be gone, you know what I'm saying, temple. They setting up the temple. He even told them to set up a certain type of way. They set up in the cross, you know what I'm saying? But that's a whole nother little different topic. Even look at the ancient hairstyle, little wigs. Look at the little wigs in Africa, Cambodia, South Asia, Japan. Like, come on, bro, black everywhere, bro. Like, come on, man, this ain't nothing new, big dog. You feel me, bro? Straight like that, y'all, boy. But then they say, I'll probably get into this on the Table of Nations, but it's really said that Mount Sinai is in Arabia and not in the Arabian Peninsula. But this whole little area of the wilderness of the desert, look at the travel that they had, that they went through. You dig what I'm saying? And that's why Set is what? The god of the desert, bro. Because they don't like Set, right? And the Egyptian mythology, they ain't rocking with Set, though, right? You dig what I'm saying, y'all, boy? But y'all, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and get about this bit, y'all, boy, man. Just a few little Bible verses, bro. Just sharing about like the work that y'all were putting in, that AHAYAH was putting in for us. You know what I'm saying? And how we such a stiff-necked people. He would get rid of our fad, but what? Our true ancestor Moses was pleading for us, bro. Straight like that. So that's why we gotta walk in that thing, man. And I know it's hard because we is stiff now. I'm fighting with shit every day. You feel me? We gotta keep trying, y'all, boy. And that's how I get on this thing. And I try to preach, bro. I try to give my little tidbits, my TPTs, my thoughts, comments, concerns, and rebuttals, and basically conversate with y'all boys and Bible study with y'all boys, because it's important, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let y'all boy know. I gotta preach the gospel, preach the word. You know what I'm saying? Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? Because all us claim we got the gospel, but a lot of us don't know the character of our Father, of the true God we serve. You did what I'm talking about, bro? And peep how how Aaron even called Moses Lord. You feel me? How Aaron even called Moses Lord. It was just a title, y'all boys, straight up. Just like God, the term God is just a title. When they say I like to thank God, but who is they talking about? You have never heard none of them say I like to thank AHAYAH. Never came out their mouth, bro. Straight up, man. But anyway, man, this your boy TPT and I'm gone. Appreciate y'all boy rocking out with me. You know, I ain't no preacher. I just figured I'd just share these with y'all boys, man. Because it's important to get in the word, study that thing, man. Read that thing, man. It's a history book, man. Straight like that, bro. This a history book. You know what I'm saying? If the ancient original Romans were black, bro, they were black, bro. What you think Yeshua was, bro? Straight like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And I leave it back on here, bro. Look at the similarity. Look at Cub, bro. Old girl, whoever that is, bro. Come on, bro. That look like a nigga right on the end of your block, bro. You did what I'm saying? But it's your boy TBT, man. And I'm gone, y'all boy. Y'all boy be easy. Stay prayed up, man. Love y'all boy.